What's good with the good people out there in the blogosphere? It's Coffee back with another one, man, and a lot going on, man. We got some NFL news, some hip hop news, some living legends trying to get active, get back at it. We got some drama fluckery going on, some more viral videos, all that. So jumping right into it, guys, hit them buttons. You see this video here, man. Transformers in real life. Like this, you know what I'm saying? We've become accustomed via the blogosphere to just see all kinds of ish, right on a timeline. You hop in the gram or Twitter, Facebook, fucking Snapchat, TikTok, whatever the motherfucking app of your choice may be. You just, there's a lion eating a person. Oh, there's a fight here. There's this going on, that going on. You know what I mean? It's like, you just get so used to seeing all this wild-ish all the time. Not everything all the time is that attention catching, right? But when I saw this, I said, oh, damn, like this is some real wild-ish here. Like this is like a for real Transformer IRL, no cap. And motherfuckers was sharing this like, yo, I thought this was only in the movies. Like truly, this is something I never thought I would actually see in real life. Pretty fucking crazy. I wonder how much this thing cost. You know what I mean? Like the mechanics and just everything that has to happen mechanically in there, and the bag that it had to cost to do this, just all that, trying to bust it all down, break it all down in my head, thinking about it. I was like, yo, this is wild. This is pretty impressive. Let me know what y'all thought if you guys seen this. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously, it's still a car at the end of the day. It ain't like it's gonna just fully turn into the Transformer side of things and just walk off, but it's still pretty lit, man. Now getting to that, news about some hip hop legends, some West Coast legends, at that, you know what I mean? We're talking about Daz Dillinger, like Daz been around for some legendary-ish, the early stages of Death Row. Reportedly, Daz has done a lot more than he's actually been credited for with that whole movement and everything, you know what I mean? And over the years, Daz has went viral sometimes for wilding the fuck out, but how long? Like over the past year or so, he's really been posting about what he's trying to do out there in Georgia, the property he's got. Like he's talking about he's gonna make a whole little DPG compound, you know what I mean? And some other things in the work and whatnot. But it's wild too. Didn't he just say he was retiring? Because when I saw that before, like he was retiring. Wait, so we'll never get that second dog pound or third dog pound or whatever dog pound album it is we're supposed to get. You know what I mean? Or is he retiring as an artist but staying as a producer? Like what exactly is the case? Then I heard we're gonna get another dog pound album, but it seems maybe that whole retirement talk was like some ish, like how when the game used to say it every couple of years, like, oh, I'm retiring. Nah, I'm not. I'm back. Because Daz just seems very active now, like he's got a lot going on. Now, you saw him performing with Kurupt, you know what I mean? Young Gotti, one of my favorite rappers. I still don't know what to make, though, of that wicked, disturbing allegations we heard about Kurupt. I don't know if I ever heard Kurupt come out and speak against it, because that really has me looking at him like, yo, what the fuck? Like, that's not something, y'all know what I'm saying? If there's an artist or someone or whoever it may be that you fuck with, like whatever art they put out, if it's an actor or if it's a musical artist or what, like you really appreciate how dope they are and tap into what they, put out there for the people. Like Kurupt, just as far back as I can remember, like I always been a Kurupt fan, like he's got them West Coast vibes, then them East Coast vibes with his Philly roots and all that. And, the hip hop side of things, like just loving to hit the cypher and all that, you know what I mean? Being a part of the Horseman Project and other side ventures and whatnot. And then we hear these really disturbing allegations, but I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what you guys think about all that. But him and, Daz performing, it seems Daz on his way over to Taiwan I'm not sure if that's where the performance was, but he's active out there touring. But then, do you see this plane? I just got to point that out. Like, that's some real futuristic-ish as well, kind of along the lines of the Transformers-ish. Like, the plane, if you look, like, the seats look circular, and then they got this little hub where your device goes in there, and there's snacks in there and everything. Like, I don't know what airlines that is. You know what I mean? That must be some ish only rich people can afford. I don't know. Y'all let me know if you ever been in a plane like that and like that IRL. You know what I mean? But aside from that, something else we got to talk about is a super group, I guess we would call it, or just like, you know what I mean? I always love seeing artists come together, like how the other day I was talking about Mount Westmore and all that, you feel me? But a lot of times in like Slaughterhouse was a super group, you know, obviously Joe Budden kind of caused that thing to die out. It was supposed to have more life than it did, but, you know, Crook and Joel Ortiz got to, you know, close the book on that. And I thought that was dope. But my point that I'm trying to get at is a lot of times we'll hear of artists getting together, you know what I mean, to put out a project as a group. A lot of times it don't actually materialize. But I hope to see that this one really do it. You know what I mean? Like, y'all remember that one Snoop song where it was like, you want it? I got it. Dripping like water. There, y'all know what I'm talking about? On that Snoop album, was that the blue carpet treatment? I can't recall. If anyone knows, please comment below and fill me in, as well as anything else we touch on in this video. That's what we do. We coffee talk it up. I always need to hear from y'all, the people, if you're new. So make sure to tap in, sub up, and all that good ish. We talk music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. But on that project, there was a group called like Warzone or some, I can't remember what it was called, but it was like some West Coast artists, kind of what we're seeing here, that were featured on Snoop's album. I don't know if they ever put anything out. I feel like Trade E was a part of it, possibly. Maybe Snoop was in it too. But this group here is called the Inmates, okay? So you got Daz, Kurupt, of course. They rock together for everything. Then we got Lady of Rage, right? I rock rough and stuff with my Afro puffs. And RBX, who, you know, is an artist who I saw him after Dr. Dre came back from having that aneurysm, and we were seeing, you know, Dre put out posts of him in the lab and all that. I seen RBX in the lab with him and Eminem. You recall too, he was featured on Eminem's Marshall Mathers LP on that Remember Me track. Like, RBX is dope. He's got like a, you know, vocally, he sounds very different than any other artist out there. And it's like, I always like to see someone who's been around for the longest time, Billy Joel voice, getting back active into things and dropping some more music. And, you know, Lady of Rage, obviously, like, you know, the Afro Puffs joint was a banger and all that. And but, you know, over the years, we kind of saw her fade away from the game. We almost saw her more in acting than like we did in music, in a sense, right? Like, comment some other ish Lady of Rage acted in. Steve Harvey, what I say, Next Friday. She's been in a whole gang of movies and all that. But I don't know. This is cool. These artists all linking up. Again, Daz, Kurupt, Young Gotti, RBX, Lady of Rage, the Inmates. You know, again, hopefully they really will push this project and put it out. It will be good for all of them at this stage of their career. And, you know, I'm always all about seeing veterans of the game. You know what I'm saying? The elders, in a sense, be able to get, you know, some love and some shine in the current climate of the rap game and in music, period. You smell me? I did a video the other day on my secondary channel. Go check it out. It's got Nas. It's got a bunch of cats in the thumbnail, but it's got like that superimposed picture of Nas where he looks like a old head, and they're like King's Disease 33. And, you know, there's like a lot of people are saying, yo, that's the vibes. That's what we want to see. You know what I mean? Like, let artists in hip hop, you know, keep putting out projects, you know, into their older years. Like, why can they do it in other genres of music? Why can't these hip hop artists do it as well? You know what I mean? When we got academics talking about, oh, all these old, broke, dusty, bum ass motherfuckers, like LL stepped in and was like, yo, like, don't be hating, you jazz mother plucker, you feel me? But I don't know. Comment and let me know if y'all think this is dope, just seeing Daz active, if you like the concept of this group, if you think that they'll actually get the project out and all that. Just tap in on everything I touched on there, y'all. Yo, how about this video here? This is pretty funny. You see, this went viral. It was on the Jumbotron on TV at, what was it? I forget the two. Was it Bowling Green? I don't even know. I'm not looking at it as I'm bringing y'all this commentary, but it was like Southern and some team college football game. Dude goes viral. People are like, yo, my man, look, bro was rolling up a blunt, right? Well, it turns out at a closer look, if you slow it down and really pay attention, they say my man is heating up his rib. Like he bought ribs with a lighter. Like that he wasn't rolling a blunt. But at first it looks like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was drying out the leaf or something like that. But they're like, nah, he was just trying. It was cold out. He was trying to heat up his rib. I don't know. What do y'all think it looks like to you? But if that really is indeed what's going on, if he really is heating up the rib, which I get it. When you go to those games, man, you pay top dollar for everything. Beers be like $15. I don't even know what ribs it costs, you know, and the quality ain't always what it's supposed to be. So I can only imagine it's cold as ish out. You paid a gang of money for that ish. You want to enjoy your food properly, you know, like, because you paid up, like, it's highway robbery prices, you feel me? So I get it, you want it to be hot and all that, but wouldn't that have been crazy if they came over and threw him out like, yo, we see you twisting up a marijuana cigar, sir, you gotta get the fuck out of here? And you're just like, yo, I was heating a rib, like, you know what I mean? No one would believe it, but it would really be true. It'd be crazy. Like, it's almost like, y'all ever heard, I had a friend once, no cap, I was at my bro's house and his daughter was stressed out. She had to go to school the next day. She was tripping. The dog ate her homework. And I was like, wow, ain't that crazy, y'all? Like, that's the oldest excuse in the book. Dog ate my homework, but the dog really ate her homework. Can y'all believe it? In other news here, guys, BMF Season 2, which everyone and their mama been waiting on, man. I know I've been waiting on it. The bro, Jay Millie, shout out to him. I hope to see you in the comments, fam. You know, it's my bro I talk to. We, you know, collab on some content and ish like that from time to time. And we've been like, he's like, yo, Coffee, what's good with that BMF Season 2? Like, what's the deal? We've been impatiently waiting to make it through all the hating, debating, weathering. Nah, I'm just playing. But for real, we've all been waiting on this. It was an amazing show. You know, I really love what Fifth is doing with a lot of his TV projects, but we know, you know, he's been having these issues with Starz. Starz didn't want to put the man on the board of directors, which I think is just an injustice for the work and what he's done for that network. It only makes sense, you know, when it was time for him to re-up on a new deal. We know Fifth always will start blasting Starz on the gram and all that, getting on his IG petty comedy that he does. Y'all know 50 Cent is the king of the internet flockery. And I guess this last time they couldn't work it out. They didn't get a new deal. That's why we saw this new Hip Hop Homicides show, which comment and let me know if y'all have watched that. I watched the first episode about Pop Smoke. I wanted to make a video on some of it, you know what I mean? But, you know, I just been wild busy, and y'all know too, the channel, the blogosphere, the algorithm gods been ishing on me a little bit. So that's why anyone, if you're enjoying this video, like I was saying a moment ago, guys, y'all see I'm a smaller platform. I need that support. I love making this content and chopping it up with y'all on these different topics. So please, y'all, just hit that like button, you know, tapping in the comment, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about this stuff. And all those interactions help. And that's, you know, what Coffee needs, you know, from y'all, if you would be asked very graciously of you, you feel me? But so, you know, I don't always get around to all the vids like I typically do, but we're getting back active. So just do me that solid and support me, y'all. But anyways, you know, that Hip Hop Homicides came out on AMC. So a lot of us were like, yo, what is the future for the BMF Season 2? Like it seemed to be up in limbo, but we now got a date. And like, you would almost feel like they've been working on this thing forever. It'd be coming out in like a week. It seems we got a couple months. What is that? Like a month and a half. It's going to come out January 8th at 8 p.m. What is that? Eastern time? I don't know. But if you have the Starz app or like you're subscribed to them, you can play it on demand at midnight. So you get it like, what would that be? 20 hours early. You get it like 20 hours early if you got the app. And it looks interesting, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it seems like if you pay attention to the different images and whatnot in the trailer, you see they're in casinos, moving around the country, still pumping that with it Dirk and all that. You know what I mean? Getting the bag, and you see the tagline and catchphrase, "Raise your game." And it's all about Meech wanting to expand the business to another level, and I guess Terry's up out of the game, so. It just looks intriguing and interesting. And, again, I'm a TV junkie as well as a movie junkie, as well as a music junkie, as well as a nostalgia junkie. And I love a good series to tap into. Like I said, I've been waiting on this second one. Like, what is the motherfucking hold up, y'all? But like for real, the storyline, the plot, everything, I've really loved the way BMF's been, and it looks like season 2 is going to continue to trend upward and tell that story in a really dope way. So January 8th, finally, what do y'all think about it? All tap in below. And then to close it out, man, you guys see this? This is Nick Bosa. What up, Jay Millie, my bro, who I mentioned earlier. You know what I'm saying? He's a Niners fan. And, Bosa's been doing his thing with the Niners. Y'all see they got first place in the NFC West. They done passed up the Seahawks and all that. And guys, comment if you're a football fan as well. Let me know who your team is if you're new to the platform. And make sure you stay tuned because we talk football over here too. We talk a lot of ish. Some people's like, yo, Coffee, you be doing too much. It's just how I do. I can't it's how I gotta rock. I gotta talk about it all. You feel me? What up, Bills Mafia? I'm a Bills fan, y'all, if you don't know, if you're new. But Bosa been doing his thing. Things are going good for the Niners. You know what I'm saying? They got a big game today, y'all. Niners play that's my one bro that watches my channel's team versus my other bro's team. I think the Niners are going to win. Saints just, you smell me? But Bosa's girl here, you see, she threw this video up, and it seems like they got some kind of drama going on. She took to TikTok. Her name is Jenna Berman. I don't know much about this girl. Pretty girl, you know what I mean? Not exactly my cup of tea, but not exactly not my cup of tea. I don't know. Like, what do y'all think about Shorty? If you want to rate her, I don't know. That's not really my vibes normally, you know what I mean? But anyways, I'm getting off the point, you know what I mean? Just kind of all over today, getting real active with this commentary. I'm motivated to bring this video. You smell me? But she put this post up, and it says, what it say? Yo, when he pause too. I hate if I'm speaking in this juncture about what a female's saying, I just feel kind of odd. So I'm gonna just say pause. But she's like, yo, when he give you the silent treatment, but you could play that game 10 times better. And then you can't hear the audio, but it's got that Drake. You may not mean nothing to y'all. Understand nothing was done for me. So I don't plan on stopping at all. So I don't know. I don't know what she's saying there. I guess Bosa's giving her the silent treatment. She's like, okay, you want to play? I'll level up on you and give you I don't know, let Bosa focus on his game, man. He trying to, have a playoff push and fight for that ring out here, although the Bills going to get that ring, but I wouldn't mind seeing the Bills-Niners Super Bowl. I think it would be lit, but I don't know. Trouble in paradise for Nick Bosa. But with that being said, I'm going to, bring this video to a conclusion. I thank y'all so much for tuning in. Remember, y'all comment. Let's talk about it all. If you're new, make sure to sub up. Don't forget to stay tuned for more content. Again, we talk music, news, sports, current events, life, and much, much more. And we got Transformers in real life. Daz Dillinger staying active out here on the West. Trouble in Paradise with Bosa. Was it a rib? Was it a blunt? And there was some, BMF season 2 finally here. Let's discuss it below. I bid y'all adieu. Thank you for tuning in. I'm gone.